Welcome to the episode of Talking That Talk Official Podcast, where we have comfortable and uncomfortable conversations. I'm your host, Juice, aka The Ordinary Ruck.
All right, what's good, world? I go by the name of King Exodus. We appreciate you for tapping in. Welcome to your favorite show. If you're tapping in for the first time, welcome home. Make sure you tap into the YouTube channel. We got the link in our bios. Press that subscribe button. All right, so what we talking about, Juice?
Oh, forgive me for a second, guys. Let me go ahead and get to it right now. Subtopic of discussion. There was an app called Talk with Jesus. And this app, they released a couple of different features now lately, right? You can talk with Jesus. You can talk to people from the Bible. Lately, they released, hey, you can now talk to Satan. So you got people going up in the uproar like, yo, what's up with this app? Like, why would y'all merge Satan with Jesus? At the same time, if we're here to get biblical quotes, scriptures, learn about God, why would y'all put Satan into the mix where we can have a conversation with him? Now, the funniest thing is, X is a funny guy, y'all. X ain't gonna show y'all he always funny. X was like, well, listen, there's 3 sides to the story. I said, nah, you didn't just say that, bro. Hey, listen, maybe he ready to tell his story. I was like, nah, bro. But yes, that's the subtopic of the discussion is an app that now has released the fact you can talk with Jesus and Satan at the same time. I'm curious, bro. What is your thoughts on that?
Hey, man, it's just very interesting that some people tap into the whole so many groups of people that tap into like the whole we're gonna stick with the bad guy in the story, quote unquote, and they worship that whole side. And then you have some people that, don't see homie as like the bad guy per se, and then, so it's just weird. But I will say, you can't believe in God without necessarily believing that there is a devil. It's like a twofold type of situation. So people take it so far to where they even believe that there is no distinction and separation between God and the devil. It's not 2 separate entities. It's one form of energy. It's just a left and a right, a upper and a lower. And these things spin off into all forms of creation. So it's just very interesting. It's more interesting that if somebody say the wrong thing or the wrong word, they get canceled, but somebody can create a whole platform where you can talk to like the most evil spirit, right, that ever existed, quote unquote, and that's perfectly okay. Like that's still able to be put on the market. People can profit from it. So it just brings awareness to like, what is the morality of America? Like, what is it? Because it tends to shift. We say God, 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 but we do the most like evil things. We feed people poison. We take out other people based on their races, quote unquote. So, hey, look, I won't be using the app, okay? I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. Yeah, talk to my ancestors. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
All right, man. Like, somebody asked you, how do you talk to your ancestors, man? What would you say?
Well, first off, you are a living manifestation of your ancestors. You got the DNA, what have you. Some people take it to the extent and believe you have a spiritual team, which can be like a combination of your ancestors that you're mostly connected to, that's connected to your purpose. Some people believe in like archangels. They may be like reincarnations of archangels, or they may have archangels tapped into their spiritual team, and that all being connected to the higher power, which would be like your God, your Allah, your creator, what have you. So, some people just tap into that type of frequency to where they feel like they have a whole spiritual team around them that's built for their productive nature. So when they pray into these entities. When they ask for answers, they ask questions to these entities, and they feel like they get responses. So,
no, great response. But I'm gonna tell anybody that I'm an anime head, I'm a geek. If you ever watch Avatar, right? It's interesting when Black individuals talk like this about connecting with their ancestors. In Avatar, the show, he did the same thing. I don't think nobody paid attention to it. He said when he had to learn to open up different chakra points, he would talk to his past ancestors, and depending on what question he was asking, one of the ancestors would answer him. It was never just one, it was the different ones. They all had a different purpose in his questions for his guidance. And I was like, yo, how is it that when it's in a cartoon, everybody can relate to it? But if a black person talk like that, like, you talk to the ancestors, you don't some common shit. It gets disrespectful, bro. Because I never understood it, but like I said, I just wanted you to kind of explain, because then, like I said, I can piggyback off.
And with the Wakanda thing, that's interesting. Cause I was gonna go there. When they took that herb, and they sleep, they went to the ancestral plane. Some people's cultures, you have different planes of existence. The ancestral plane is actually a plane. So when they needed answers, they went to the ancestors. They met him at the tree. T'Challa met his father at the tree. His sister met Killmonger. You know what I mean? So just giving reference, like you said, when they put it in the movie, it's okay, but when you do it in real life, you on some wicked shit.
Yeah.
So
I don't understand. I never did. But all right. Appreciate that. Appreciate the wisdom of sharing that knowledge real quick for everybody out there who wanted to understand. Next topic. Hey, listen. I told X, give me 5 minutes. Within that same text message, I called him. I found out now today there's going to be a separation between Steve Harvey and his wife. And it blew my mind. I said, hold on. What? They found out Margie was cheating on him with the bodyguard. And I was like, yo, do you understand their brand? Like everything they did market with each other, the books, the movies, him telling you every time it's the man's job, it's the man's fault. So now I'm looking at it like, yo, it's your fault too, right? But hey, listen, you can't satisfy everybody. And the fact that we also gave reference to their relationship at times. Like, hey, listen, one of the best things Steve Harvey, we just said it like a week ago. We just gave a reference like, if you get a wife like Steve Harvey, she'll help you build up, build forward. She helped him get into soup just to find out that she cheated on this man the next week, and it got information leaked out. She's been with the bodyguard. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that she did it, but at the same time, it's going to counteract his relationship advice as a coach at the same time. So that's my little 2 cents right there. I don't ever wish divorce on anybody, but damn, when you practice something you preach and it backfires, whew, I don't know what you can do after that. But listen, men been tell y'all this for years. Start listening to Steve Harvey too. I just wanted to do that.
I will say this. Despite whatever, I'm a big advocate of, some men will push the envelope that, get your money right, get your morals, get all these things right. But then it's another group of men. It's like, okay, cool. At the same time, you can even dress better. That's fine. But get your body right. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be a complete package. And I'm not saying that's an excuse for what may have transpired. I don't know. But just for the men out there, like, if you're looking at other men's greatnesses and still look at how their relationship was still flawed, from that, you still can add to the complete package viewpoint. There's still some key components that every man can add to his arsenal to become a better man, image-wise, personality, morality, what have you. But even if they separate, I can't take away from the fact that she still played a pivotal role in his current success. She didn't make him Steve Harvey, but the Steve Harvey you see today came mostly from that relationship. So you got to calculate how you look at a loss. You feel me? Okay, cool. You lose the person, but look how much energy you gain throughout interacting with the person. So possibly, hopefully Steve Harvey don't listen to like no Eminem music when he was rapping about Kim, and Margie won't end up in the trunk.
What?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yo, man.
Trying to help y'all man. Y'all go through these situations. You got to look at the positive sides, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes forever ain't forever. Sometimes you just got to look at what you gain, what that person gained, and move forward. I'm interested to see how this affects the relationship between him and Lori Harvey, because there's kids involved. Well, adult children, but still children, what have you. So I'm just, I'm interested to see how all this works. Yeah.
Man.
Prayers
All
up.
right, y'all.
Yeah.
I think we're ready to move forward. Almost.
Hey, we talking about hip hop, man. We talking
Oh
about
yeah,
hip
we
hop.
got hip hop, man. We got this hip hop. All right, y'all. So once a month, I told X, I said, listen, we be talking about music a lot on the side. Let's just start with states, man. What we're gonna do is go to every state now, break down top artists, lyricists, albums, songs, songwriters, produce whatever it is, and we're gonna put it on the table. Tonight, we in good old Texas, Houston, Texas, to be precise, and we're here to give you folks the top artists out of Houston, Texas. Well, out of Texas. My apologies. We just know a lot came from Houston. All right, man. We go one for one. You give me the list, man. Top artists in Texas. Don't matter the age. Let's go ahead. Drop some names, man. Give me your top 10. Or we go one for one and just go like that.
Yeah, we can do one for one so we can extend it.
One on one. All right, let's go.
You want to go like top, like first top? You know what I mean? Like the
old school, new school. I don't care. They from Texas. As long as they from Texas.
All right. I would simply start off, man. Like you can't mention Texas without mentioning Scarface. Okay. Like that's just like first. I don't think that's debatable at any point. If we're talking about albums, he's probably arguably the most complete artist album wise. What have you? Probably your top 5 album production. Consistency of flows, storytelling is off the charts. And I actually seen him perform live, and it was just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I would definitely put a Scarface in that conversation. And then you gotta look at the people he worked with. He worked with Pac. He worked with everybody from different time eras,
Too
right?
Short, too. Man, work with Too Short. Yeah, I know that Fuckface is my favorite song.
Shit, he worked with everybody. So he worked with, Jay. You know what I'm saying? You got to put all that into perspective. He's worked with everybody. So you cannot mention Texas without mentioning Scarface. So that's my opening to that.
All right, my opening to artists that you got to mention when you come to Texas. I gotta put UGK in there, man. I gotta put the whole Bun B and Pimp C. I gotta put UGK in there. Why did I put UGK in there?
Let me see.
Let me see. UGK created a lot of new wave for artists, right? The explicitness to the pimp relationship, to the conversations. They brought a lot of Southern mix into rap that made other Southerners wanted to rap, right? If you didn't understand the slang, you eventually did down the line. Because if you ever pay attention, any artist that comes to Texas, they always say like, "Yo, who's your favorite artist?" Texas. They always say Bun B, and Pimp C. Now, do I know if that's true? No. But what I'm saying is, we understand they've been so solidified, so certified. They're stamped. You come to Texas, it's certain people you got to know. UGK is one of them. Here's a
man. I just gotta go back to Face, man. Like, you gotta understand.
Hey, man, listen, we got another person, man.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about the radio. I remember one of the most profound songs I heard from Dude on the radio was probably My Block. Like, everybody knew that whole.
My Block was. Hey, bro, I put that down on the list, man. Come on, man.
Everybody knew My Block.
Bro, like, come on, I got shit in order, man. Come on.
But them albums, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember being a young boy in a car with my uncles, my dad, and just hearing the Scarface, hands down, is the most lyrical artist we can get from Texas. That's not even debatable. You debate that, we kicking you off the live. So with the UGK scenario, man, like
blocking them all.
UGK scenario, man, you got a pocket full of stones. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got so many.
Big Pimpin' hit the waves.
You feel me?
It was over.
was gonna be something I brought up with UGK. Like, you look at a record like Big Pimpin', that's so evenly divided between East Coast and the South, and you got to give Jay his credit because that is not a East Coast sound at all. But he ripped it, did his thing. Him and Bun B, they shared the same cadences, the same like tempos, what have you.
Right.
But to this day, no matter where I'm at, it can be a comedy show, it can be whatever. When somebody played Pimp C verse to that song, bro, the whole we call it, but everybody like the word for word, everybody go crazy. So I'm just like, Pimp C just had that impact to where everybody fucks with Pimp C, man. Whether it was a solo shit when he got out of jail, all around. But you got to give him his credit as a producer as well, because a lot of those tracks he produced, that whole sound he gave to UGK. But, you know, like I say, everybody want to work with Bun. Bun is like, you know, the monster out the group, you know, the lyrical assassin out the group. But Pimp C just had a style that it would never be duplicated in Texas.
He could dress. He was known for dressing too.
Yeah.
Known for dressing. And I'm about to say, out of that Big Pimpin' song, who you got on the best verse, bro? I gotta give it to Bun. I think Bun had the best one.
See, this is so. I really, cause see, when you look at what Jay did, Jay did it. Bun B, he followed up to it. They like, okay, they battled it out like even Steven, but Pimp, just his energy on that song. When people, if you play the song, everybody's gonna sing Pimp C verse word for word faster than Jay and Bun. So I mean, it's just like the balance.
So basically, he slowed it down to a point where he took over.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but if you
ain't rapping their verse, you got it.
Right.
You right. You got it. Because he did it on the whole page, made it stop.
And I also like how Pimp C called out the hip hop culture. Like he was one of the people that, if you was on some fuck shit, if you wasn't like telling the truth 100%, you wasn't keeping it G, he called your ass out. Like that's what he did. So just the whole era, like, you know, shouts out to PA. Even Bun B, when he did his solo project, the Trill album, Trill, I think he did Trill and Trill OG. He had some classics. That's where you get the whole Draped Up record from, and then the Draped Up remix with all the Houston artists. And if you want to really just keep it G, Draped Up and the Draped Up remix, that was probably something that put Houston, well, Texas on the map again, all over.
I get it here, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so
yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. But like I said, the last one was the last big thing. Everybody knows that Andre 3000 and UGK. Hey, listen.
And
like I said,
then again, when that Pimp C dropped, man, like I say, when that Pimp C.
Okay, man. Hey, listen. All right, bro. We only on 2. Come on. It's gonna be fun, bro. Let's keep it fun. Right, give me your next artist, bro.
Let me see. We did Face. We did UGK. I'll do this. Growing up in Houston, the person that I always heard kill mixtapes, freestyle, screwed up, played regular, and then when they stepped on the main screen, when they signed their deal, everybody was blown away. Like, damn, he really did that shit. It's Slim Thug. Like, from listening to the Kappa, before the Kappa, all that shit, you like, man,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he did a lot of shit, and then when he signed with Pharrell, came out with that whole album. Did his once again? These videos was the most visual rap material that you've seen from Houston. Once again, when it got a little quiet, Slim put us back on the map with the videos, working with Pharrell. So you gotta give Slim Thug his credit, man. He was definitely killing them. You know, he did shit with ESG. Slim Thug then pretty much did a lot of shit. He worked with Roll. He worked with a lot of different people.
Bro, so Slim solidified too. Okay. All right, so Scarface, UGK, Slim Thug. I gotta put Chamillionaire in there, bro. Gotta put Chamillionaire in there. Why do I put Chamillionaire in there? Chamillionaire has always broke airwaves.
Yeah.
Airwaves, anytime. Then after that, after he broke airways, he also showed you how smart he was. Right? I remember when he said he was making his promo for his first album. Um, he created his own website. So when he went into tech, it only made sense. I said, "Hold on, bro. He was making websites." Like when you only think people are just artists and you don't understand what more they do because he designed a lot of stuff on his own. I didn't know about till I looked into uh, pretty much his biography and started doing, a little down a rabbit hole. He amazed me. I said, "Yo, not only can he rap, yeah, get your shine on. What's the other one? See Me Riding Dirty." That song is not gonna ever end. Remember the last person we interviewed? He's like, "Man, what y'all got down there in Texas? Riding Dirty?" I said, "Bro, do you just really say that?" But that's how big the impact was within his culture of saying like, "Oh, down south, like, what is y'all biggest hits?" Riding Dirty was pretty huge.
Yeah.
So, Chamillionaire on the artist level, also on the business level. You gotta give it to him.
His lyrical abilities,
Yes, all that.
fast rap, you still understood what he was saying. Yo, Chamillionaire is in a whole league of his own. It was crazy. He was like one of the people that was like, look, he didn't listen to Screw. Like not the artist per se, but the slow paced music, what have you. I could kind of see. He rapped pretty fast. But yeah, Chamillionaire definitely one of them people.
I gotta put him in there. All right, man. What's the next one for you?
Man, I gotta do Power Wall, baby.
All right after him. All right, the duo.
Gotta do Power Wall, man. Sitting sideways. The People's Champ album, but the whole Sitting Sideways.
I had the ringtone before the song came out.
Yeah, the ringtone.
I had Waller, bro.
Yo, the video, once again, that video alone put Houston on the map. Then you got the whole the grill thing with Nelly.
Yes,
bro. The dude pushed the culture in a whole different direction. It wasn't just music; it was the fashion behind the city. So he pushed that. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanted to get your grill done, you came to Houston. You hollered at Johnny Dang, what have you. But just on a lyrical note, man, Paul Wall is a monster.
Yes, always been.
I really knew he was a monster, even still in modern time. And I'm gonna put dude in this later, but Toby, when he did the song with Toby, I was just like, fuck, like this dude really can rap. You know what I'm saying? So if you're talking about somebody that's lyrical, and then when you think of Paul Wall, I mentioned Slim Thug, you think about the whole Swisher House era to where they was just killing everything. And you can't mention Texas without mentioning Still Tipping. You know what I mean? Like, once again, that song,
pretty much everybody on that song is a legend.
That song, that video, once again,
it
showed you Houston before Houston just completely blew up and took off and just became that place, what have you. You know what I mean?
Bro, do you remember when we was in middle school, Slim Thug got interviewed right across the street from us? When Still Tipping that busted out? God damn, son. He was getting interviewed by Sway. When Sway came down here and they was getting Frenchies, he was like, hey, man.
Yeah.
We lived a good life, man. We lived a good life.
We seen it all, man. We seen it all.
All right, man. Like I said, we're going to order. Everybody was still tipping. Everybody know about who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones.
Hold on. 281. What's the
281?
333? Okay.
Bro, they
I'm just trying to make sure. Trying to make sure you don't know, man. You know. All right. Try to make sure, man.
Bro, but listen. Mike had the rap. Mike also had the grill game. I gotta get Mike grill on that. And the fact of him being repetitive in his Mike Jones slogan. Mike Jones, who? Bro, you can go anywhere in the world in the United States and be like, Mike, who? People will say Mike Jones. They finish that off.
Yeah.
Or they'll finish the telephone number. That is forever imprinted. I remember he had the Ice Age. And when Mike blew up, like I said, was Still Tipping. Everybody had their own style. That was the most beautiful part.
Yeah.
Everybody had their own style, but Slim was first, then it was Mike, then it was Paul.
Mhm.
People's champ. But I felt Mike came in was just on a different note, like foes on tipping. I was like, hey, listen, when Mike came in, that was just a whole different ball game right there.
Mhm.
Like I said, he had Don, top of like listen, Mike, and then bro, he produced a platinum album.
Yes, sir. Yes.
A lot of people that go platinum in Houston. I don't think y'all know that. A lot of people that go platinum in Houston. Mike was one of them. That's my view on Mike, man. Mike got to go down there.
Man, when I think about Mike Jones, I don't know how much y'all was in the Swisher House mixtapes, but he redid Pastor Cavassier. I don't know if everybody listened to it, but when I think of him, I remember every piece of them verses, and I'm like, he killed it. Pastor Cavassier became his song in my mind. I don't hear Busta Mike Jones. And I used to listen to it, Screwed and Chopped, so I hear all Mike Jones when I hear Pastor Cavassier.
Okay,
so.
okay. Go ahead. What's your next one, man?
I got to do this, man. You know, SPM, South Park Mexican.
Hey, SPM for sure, bro. SPM was that dude.
Whole nother level, bro. Whole nother level. You have so many, I don't know if you want to call them Hispanics, Mexicans, Latin people, what have you, throughout the whole nation that listen to this. I didn't even know how big he was. I was watching the Strength Cartel video with Big Boy, and they in Cali.
Yeah, his stuff was fun.
They was listening to South Park Mexican, and I'm like, what? I'm like, oh shit. Like, bro, really that big? So, you know, you start talking to people from that culture from all across the country, and they listen to South Park Mexican.
Yes.
Even Mexican OT.
Mexican OT.
Yeah. Man, classic records for sure. High So High.
Bro,
that
one of the first songs I actually heard.
I see gangsters everywhere.
Hey,
All that shit, man, you know. SPM was on the radio, bro. Like, you feel me? Growing up.
That dude, bro. SPM was that dude, bro. In fact, the first time I had Timmy Chance was access to that High So High, bro. I was with my mom's boyfriend at the time, and he started playing the song. We had it in Timmy Chance, and he pointed to the story like, "Headed Timmy Chance with the wings and rice." I'm like, who's this? I'm like, yeah. And he said, "Yeah, man, that Mexican go hard." I said, "He's Mexican." Yeah. This is when I didn't know you can rap and not be black. That's how young I was. Because you always thought somebody rap is coordinated to certain culture. All right, we got SPM there, man. All right. My next person. What's my motherfucking name? Zero. Hey, listen, this is not the time when Juice is gonna be professor with y'all. I'm having fun. We talk about rap. We having a good time, right? So I gotta put Zero down there as one of the top tier rap artists in the game. Zero has to go. Bro, you can't come to Houston, Texas, and not know Mo City done freestyle. They will beat you up. Yeah. They will beat you up over there, man.
And then you got Mo City Done. I think the national anthem is the only thing above Mo City Done freestyle. Like,
bro, if you do not come to Texas and not come to Texas and not know that song, they're gonna look at you crazy. In fact, the funniest thing, bro, when I discovered Zero, people looked at me crazy. They were like, "Bro, you never heard of Zero?" I was like, "No, man. Like, who's this?" Mo City Done. Then it was No Help. Then it was like, because like, well, part of me was like, why he always depressed, man? Like, that was one of my reasons for things. I'm like, why is he always depressed, man? I don't want to listen to this all day.
You gotta listen to the new road. Always he's not depressed no more, man. He's living life. He's making money.
Living life now. He's good, man. Bills paid, everything's good, bro. But I'm just saying, when I first got out there, like, bro, he's too depressed. But he always had rhythm. Flow. He could make the chorus lines. One of my favorites was the Avian.
Good.
The song called Whoa, Whoa. The diamonds got your lines. Whoa. He can harmonize his ass off. Zero was that dude, bro. Zero has to go in the top tier goddamn rap Texas, bro. He got to go.
Okay. Look, I put Face as number one. I just got to give him that. He's like the LL Cool J of like, you know what I mean, like New York.
Pavement, bro. We'll give him. He's the pavement, bro. He's the
But
pavement.
you could kind of argue Ro lyrically being better. You can kind of argue that. Like that's kind of argue that. But Ro, most of the done freestyle, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro. They used to play that so much. Remember, what was it?
Yeah.
They played that?
That's when it was big. That's when it was the shit. But if you go anywhere, any event, it could be a classical event, and they just play that. Everybody just go. They don't know what song. So Ro had the impact for sure. The lyrical ability,
Chris because of Zero, man. Come on, bro.
lyrical ability for sure, unmatched. If you just want to talk about albums, he probably had the longest album run in Texas, probably because he's still dropping good albums.
Just dropping.
Yo,
you like Zero, right? I was like, yeah. Zero deep down in Louisiana. I didn't even know that.
Yes, and let's keep it G. The dude was so impactful. He could say, 5 dudes who because ain't nothing like a Crip. Any gang member from any gang would still sing the song. That was Ro. It was like you didn't see the colors, you didn't see none of that. That was Ro. He was like, if you want to argue, you could probably be like the Tupac of the South to a particular extent. Man, when he did that, anything Zero was on, even if he was just on the chorus, he's made it that much better.
That's what
I'm saying. You hear that? Hey, big drink, good money, man. Hey, the chorus. You know what I mean? So you got to give Ro his credit, man. Ro raised a lot of people. He raised a lot of people. Man.
Don't forget about that Chrysler 300 on Swings when it said Zero in that Chrysler. He stood that shit out, bro. He stood. Hey, he's down there.
Do you have a favorite Zero album? I could say
Crack.
The Truth Be Told.
Crack is cool.
And Still Living. Them would be my top.
Out of them? Okay, I'll do Still Living. Crack was cool.
Okay.
And it was another one when he's turned like this. I don't know what album that was.
I don't know. But I do really like.
He had shades on. He's like literally like this. So like I forgot what album that was, but yeah, that one too.
$1 Million Hook Man, bro. For real.
Yeah,
okay,
bro. Put Ro on the track. Come on, bro. He made it to Zero, man. Zero was with Nipsey, man. He was with Nipsey, man. Come on, man. Man. Hey, listen.
I was on that. All right. You did Ro, right? You did Ro.
I did Ro.
All right. Well, it's only right if we follow up with Trey the Truth. It's only right. Trey the Truth.
He's also
definitely had it.
He's also Colin Brand.
Yeah. When you hear Trey the Truth, the first song I think people think about is Swing. That was like one of the biggest songs for the city at one point. You know what I mean? The video once again gave people a visual representation of Houston. When, you know what I'm saying, it kind of slowed down a little bit. The Restless album, to me, was a great album. Life Goes On. Trey definitely had his run, man. You know what I mean? And he even signed a lot of artists under his label at one point in time. When him and Ro did the whole ABN collaboration as well. That was really big for the city, but you definitely have to put Trey in the conversation.
All right, I can't lie. This young protege right here had everybody ready to fight, shoot, get active. I gotta put him in there.
Hey.
J-Dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Look, we don't script anything, but as soon as you say, "Hey, here, everybody trying to fight, shoot, get active," I was like, "Yeah."
Listen, if I needed to transform right then and there because we got to get active, we play J-Dog. Line 10, volume 1 and 2.
No, don't.
Listen, I don't think y'all understand. If they play Fresh 48,
somebody got to go.
Somebody got to fight. We got to fight. Like, somebody got to fight.
It's not even,
There was never a moment in time when they played Fresh 48, somebody swing. The media, when we heard that, when I was with a group of people, we put our backs against the wall. We looking at everybody. Like I said, but that man, hey, bro, his delivery, his delivery, he made you feel his pain. He made you want to get active. He like, woo, man. And listen, when J-Dog hit the scene, that was the craziest part, bro. Was him and Slim Thug used to go to school together, but they never talked to each other. Years later, after he went to jail, come out, Slim Thug signs him. End up being one of his biggest proteges of the Boss Hog Outlaws.
Mm-hmm.
I like now today. Now I don't know if he'll ever get that recognition, but he gotta go. J-Dog had the best. He had the best, one of the best deliveries to me.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching him spit in the booth. Had a notebook. He motherfucker. Like that's why every time when I listen to a song, I say, okay, I see why I get aggressive now, because the way he spit, he literally spit. Like, man, listen, you gonna feel everything J-Dog said, bro. He's in there. He's on my list.
And high school, one of the best songs, like we all vibed out to, Ride on Foes, like
Will you ride on foes?
you know,
Listen,
the song on the mood is right, you know, it's nighttime, you drop the windows down a little bit, you know.
hey, listen, I got my back still low like a Honda Civic.
Yeah, you know, that's a whole nother level. J-Dog for sure. I'll switch it up a little bit. I'll come a little bit more modern. Man, Toby. Like,
Toby?
you have to. If you want to, the closest thing to like Andre 3000, possibly maybe better in certain areas, you would definitely mention Toby. His whole image is different.
Yeah.
You know, he like, look,
I
I got a family, but the video concepts are very different. But the fast-paced rap, who he's rapping with, he's rapping from like with East Coast artists, Royce the 5'9", Black Thought, and he killing it. So I don't think he's definitely slept on when it comes to the whole Houston scene, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So I gotta give Toby his credit. So you got
okay. All right. Since we're going new artists, you know I'm gonna put in there. Louis! I got to put him in there. Got to put Jerk off. Got to put the Jerk off. Sauce Walker in there. I got to put Sauce Walker on the list, bro. I'm sorry. Sauce Walker's run from now for like the last 5, 6, 7 years has been phenomenal. Mixtapes, albums, videos. He's very consistent. I can't listen. When I first heard Sauce Walker, I was like, oh, man. But I'm sorry, he's too catchy. I thought, what was the first one? I thought the first song, I forget Spilling Kicking That Flavor. But I'm sorry, when Sauce steps on the scene, you see the crowd, you see the people, you see the vibe. One of the flyest dudes out here. You gotta give him credit. And then not to mention, the man did this all independent. He might not get the fame, or he might not get the notoriety he does, but like as many artists as he signed, it's like, hey, listen, like throwing spaghetti in the wall. Some of y'all gonna stick, some of y'all not gonna stick. But listen, I'm gonna give y'all opportunity though. That's what I fuck with. Yeah, producers. The man has sponsorships out of the ass. Yeah, if you want to get technical, bro, I gotta say the Sauce Factory damn near run the city. If they come out, nobody really trying to mess with them. I gotta put Sauce Walker in there one more time. Louis! I'm just saying, bro. And he's getting recognized by the house. Come on. He was just with what's the name? What we talking about? Conway the Machine too. He just got recognized by Swiss Beats. Bro, he's steady, proving he belongs there. I gotta put him in there.
For sure. Shout out to the whole 102.
Shout out to everybody that's commenting. This is gonna be a great night, y'all. So be prepared to get some more of this. Okay, I got Sauce Walker there. What you got?
Okay, yeah. Shout out to 102 as well.
Yeah, shout out to the boy.
That's another conversation. But
like,
uh, this is one of the people that I always mention. Like, I can't put him above Face. You know, I mean, his career got cut short. Can't put him above Roe because the same thing. But I think he had the most potential. And sometimes he may be like one of the dopest lyricists. Had some great albums. Fat Pat, like
okay. Okay. Yeah. Fat Pat can go there. Yeah. Fat Pat.
Ghetto Dreams. You know, I mean, he ain't had that many albums, but to have a greatest hits album, right? That just says a lot. It's like how Biggie had 2 albums and he had the greatest hits. Like, you got to put Fat Pat in that same conversation. Fat Pat could have done a lot more if he had more time, in my opinion. Listening to his shit,
Top
you know,
shelf.
songs, you know, Body Rock, he did songs with
I love
Kiki.
Body Rock, bro. That's still one
Yeah,
of my favorite songs to this very day. Is Body Rock.
like you can't talk about Houston and you don't mention Fat Pat. One thing I always remember, I grew up, my dad in his garage, he had like hip hop posters on the wall.
Mm.
You know, he had Tupac, he had different people, but he had the Ghetto Dreams like album poster before the album came out. So I seen, you know, like the yacht, the Benz, all this shit on top, then the hood, you know what I'm saying, in one corner, and then he's like in the bottom of the poster just looking up like as if he's dreaming these things before they came into physical reality. I'm like, yo, Fat Pat that nigga, man. Y'all stop playing with him, man. You
Man.
know.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. With Fat Pat, I got, you know, I'm gonna throw in there. I gotta throw Hawk in there, bro.
Oh.
I gotta throw Hawk in there. Rest in peace, Hawk, man. I gotta throw Hawk in there. Hawk broke one of the biggest ways when he combined country with rapping. If y'all don't know that song, it's called Country Rap Tune.
Yeah, that's all.
The Dirty South was what is about. Pulling up, smoking it out. They call him Sensei for a reason. All right, boys have to check in with Hawk too. If you come to the South Side, man, listen. There's so much things y'all gotta know about, bro. Like Hawk gotta go there. Like the Freak Show, man. Hawk has some. Hey, listen. If I know anything about life in the South Side, all I have to do is listen to Hawk, bro. Hawk and a couple other people. That's all I need to do is listen to and know about the South Side. That's my next one, man. Who you got? Who else you got, man?
Man, look, when you think about Hawk, you think about the, you know, what I'm saying? I'm chilling on my bra, you
You
know.
already know.
That's like that song is, man, you know, that's real life. When we was kids singing, we was just singing. But you get older, you're like, that is my life. Not, you know, like that's so real. Like Hawk did his thing. His feature game was crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, so many songs, bro. Yeah, Hawk for sure, bro. That's a whole nother class. Lyrically,
Who?
get his credit. Talking about Texas, you know, if you're gonna mention Hawk, you gotta talk about Big Mo. You know,
Big Mo, hold up, man.
I was at the club one night. Feel me? Like, say
Oh, son.
that shit there is just like it can't be forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Like Big Mo is definitely his Walk of Fame star is definitely in the city.
One night.
Yeah.
Hey, harmonization, bro. The rhythm. He had that, bro. It was like rhythm and blues at the same time.
Yeah.
Because
All that shit.
listen, I'm about to go on a whole Texas journey when we get off this goddamn. All right, man. So next on my list, I gotta do it, man. The Cloverland G. Lil Flip. Gotta put Lil Flip in there. I'm sorry. Flip was known as the freestyle king. This is the way we ball. I can do that. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Flip had a good long run, especially off mixtapes alone. Like, headed to the Capitol too. Game over. Like I said, those 3 songs. I think my favorite song when I heard Lil Flip was "I Can Do That." I didn't listen to no other song for the rest of the day. Cause I just like the beat. Like I can spill drink on my clothes. I didn't know what drink was back then, but hey, listen, it sounds good.
That you had that you was drinking, any liquid? Any liquid? I can waste water on me. I can do
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
It's water.
And listen, I put water on me, but drink kind of expensive. Ain't you? But yes, Lil Flip got to go down and then, shoot. I know y'all gonna say something about T.I. and Lil Flip. Who gives a shit, bro? We know Flip was that dude for the Cloverland G. What he said? What was that? He got to get your shine on. If you got a clover on the neck, we in the same game. I said, hold on, man. Flip had the lyricism, bro. Eddie, bro. The shoe game. That's not. Flip was known for the shoe game, the jerseys. Bro, Flip was flying. Flip was flying. I say him and Chameleon was known for the jerseys and jerseys and the style, bro. I got to give it to me.
Tasha, man, like we can't do that one tonight, man. Like, I don't. Normally we're on the same team, you know. You can't mention. I don't know if I want to put Kiati in.
Nah, bro, he's not in there, bro. He's not in
Right.
there. Well, let's go. I got one hit wonders later on. What we're gonna do? We're gonna
Sorry, you know.
Bro,
yeah, Flip,
yes, bro. Flip.
Yeah, Flip, different level. Mixtape Flip, crazy. But let's be real. He's the first artist to resurrect Houston rap.
Thank you. Thank you.
After Scarface, Ghetto, all that shit, Houston went dry on the main scene. Flip, when he came out with the what's the shit? The Baby Boy shit. Baby, what's that? Sunshine. When he came out with Sunshine, Game Over. That was the first time you seen Houston videos on 106.
Different level, on a different level.
That brought it out. Like Flip got to get his credit on that. Like everybody wanted to be Lil Flip at one point. They probably don't want to do that, you know, later on. You feel me? But you know, that's another story. I can see so many people mention it. We got to do it. Devin the Dude.
Yes, bro. I told you Devin the Dude is gonna be in this goddamn.
Devin the Dude.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everybody know about the doobies in the ashtray.
Dude,
you know.
Ashtray. Yeah.
That way. He just had a whole. I would say he was ahead of his time from the way he dressed. You know, his ability to sing on choruses, how he was doing his thing. Even the whole like being heavy on the marijuana, like that wasn't just pushed that hard yet. Like that was like Wiz Khalifa of Houston before that was even a thing. Like you gotta just think about it. Like that was the first artist that we seen that constantly rapped about that. Like
every song he had to mention he smoked weed.
Right. So yeah, shouts out crazy.
Chorus line master. Gotta give him that chorus line master. Gotta give him. Anytime he harmonized and made those choruses, it was so smooth. He's our Snoop. Hey, listen, I'm not. Hey, I'm not. Sure, I can say it.
When bro hit over the mule, you needed Devin.
You needed Devin, bro.
You needed Devin.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Devin, and one thing I liked about Devin was he was so true to his style. He never tried to do anything else. He was true to his style. I remember, you know who used to always play Devin the Dude, bro? Justin Hug, bro. He used to stay playing Devin the Dude, bro. And I was like, bro, and it's funny because I also like Devin for his creativity in his skits. I remember one time I listened to a skit. He was like, Devin, what the fuck you doing over there? He said, listen to hip hop. I was like, who? I said, who's this? Like, bro, that's Devin. I said, wait, is he doing two different voices? Like, yeah. So I'm like, bro, he's so hilarious. His skits are hilarious, bro. I'm sorry, like Devin. Devin. Okay. Was it my turn? Or is it you did Devin to do it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So my next selective up, who made an impact Texas wise, I gotta do it. I gotta put Mo 3 in there, bro. I gotta put Mo 3 in there. Like, listen, we know a lot of artists came from Houston. Mo 3 is gonna forever be a legend. I'm sorry. He's gonna forever be a legend. You're not gonna stop his harmonization, his rap. If you pay attention now, a lot of people are trying to sound like Mo 3. 150. Facts. Pay attention. A lot of people from the South, a little bit going towards the East, they rap like Mo 3 now. Some of their artists, I'm like, bro, that's Mo 3 style. Not to mention when Mo 3 was with Boosie, that made them even bigger. So I got to throw Mo 3 in there from Dallas, man. Shoot. If it wasn't Mo 3, I was gonna put I gotta put the Dallas legend in there, Big Tuck.
Yeah, and see that's another conversation. When Big Tuck dropped, well, I was in high school. You know, we heard that Get Money, and if you were selling drugs, that was your, especially when you was in high school selling. That's a whole another world when you're in high school.
Right,
You know what I mean? Like you to do it in high school, got all the new shoes, your uniforms are a little bit flatter than everybody else, even if they wearing the same uniform. Your shit look a little different. Yo, you know what I'm saying? You wearing different shoes every day. We used to do this thing at lunchtime. People would get like you know, this basket of wings and fries or 2 slices of pizza, a couple of fries. We just go buy boxes of pizza. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Hey, he
boxes
said
of
he was that
pizza.
dude with the
You
pizza
know,
boxes. Hold up,
we
bro.
have boxes of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you want a slice of pizza? Go ahead. Like, yeah, it's not that. You know, that was the whole, or when that song hit, you know, Get Money, you know what I mean? Like, that was big. So, I mean, you could like really put the whole like Dallas, it's gonna be like the Dallas moment, you know what I mean? You got
Yeah, Mo 3, Big Tuck. Well, who's your next Dallas artist?
BZ,
Yellow Beezy.
yeah, you know, you
All
got
right. After Yellow Beezy, I gotta put in I just had his name in my head for Mo 3, Big Tuck, Yellow Beezy.
Duro.
Duro. You gotta put Duro when it comes to Texas, bro. From Ice Cream Paint Job to a lot of his I'm sorry, Ice Cream Paint Job is
I don't know,
solidified it.
I don't know where Bone from exactly in the state.
Bone.
Yeah, Bone.
I forgot where he was from, bro.
Bone had a smash, you know what I mean?
Are you talking about
Yeah,
the song? You talking about the song Bone, or you talking about the actual artist?
yeah, the artist, yeah, you know.
Okay. All right, bro. So okay, I gotta do this
Stuff like
since we're going over there. The next Texas artist I gotta give it to him, bro. You gonna laugh? Club of God. I gotta put that boy in there.
yeah, that's okay. That's respectable.
Yes. You
That's
gonna put Club
respectable.
God in there?
Yeah, that's respectable.
Okay, it's okay. You know who Club God is, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Who
So you
Club
hear
God?
that? What?
Who Club God?
Come on, don't
Hey,
disrespect.
come on, man. I'm just asking. Do you know who Club God is?
It's your artist, you say.
Big
I give you.
King, nah. Big King is a genius, bro. He hops on viral moments and creates songs out of them. He used the wave of the college influence to get himself into access of clubs, and his stuff then dispersed globally. There's times I'm listening to somebody from the East Coast. I hear Big King made this. I said, hold on, what the fuck? He's a producer, songwriter, funny dude.
Ratchet.
You gotta throw in Ratchet King. There you go. Big King got to go in Texas, bro.
For
Big
sure.
King.
For sure. Yeah, we mentioned UGK for sure. That was like number 2.
Yeah, UGK was number 2.
Let's do this. You know, female artists, we got the question mark.
Man's only one person, though. God damn it.
All right,
2.
cool. Yeah, we all know.
It was 2.
Megan Thee Stallion.
10.
Right.
Yeah.
Look,
Other
other than the toxic females that just like when she do her thing, you know, if you listen to what she's saying lyrically, you listen to the cadence of the flows, different shit she can do, she don't get the credit for that. Feel me? She get the credit for her looks and, you know, the commercial shit. But if you listen, somebody that can take a Tupac song, you know what I'm saying, and then flip the Tupac record and make it from a feminine perspective, you gotta give them credit for that. And she did it, you know, within the same, you know, realm, you know what I mean? So you gotta give Megan Thee Stallion the credit. If she would probably rap on a song with all the top Houston artists of all time.
Oh, she slaughtered that cipher. I'm sorry. She slaughtered that cipher.
Stand up.
She said,
It's not as bad.
yeah, she slaughtered that cipher. I watched that cipher. I was like, who the fuck is this? Had the, you know what I'm saying? She came in with the body right, moving side to side. I said, "Ooh, okay." Hey, listen. Ain't that more seductive than a motherfucker talking shit to you and look good? I was like, she can do it. I was like, oh, I thought I was there. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Hold on, somebody called me that. Not because of Beyonce, like, well, hip hop. So let me cross Beyonce out. Meg Thee Stallion. Uh, there was another one. Oh man, I can't figure out that. Well, no, Texas wise, I'm gonna do Meg Thee Stallion. I'm gonna do Meg Thee Stallion. I forgot. Uh, would you do just Britney? I wouldn't put it there. Like I said, I gotta get Texas Meg Thee Stallion. Texas female artists, people come to Meg Thee Stallion. Ken the Man, Ken the Man is coming up now. I, I do like her song, that little
Yeah, for sure.
smoking marijuana.
Yeah.
I get the shit from my mama. Ooh!
Some people would actually argue, you know, lyrically, she's, you know, what have you,
Mhm.
maybe above Megan. Some people make that argument. Some
He be like,
people.
all right, man. So we got any more artists on the men's side, bro? Because we gotta jump to these different subjects. She's canceled. Brittany who?
Right. Yeah, I think yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Damn, man. Texas. Did we miss anybody? We had UGK, Scarface, Paul Wall, Slim, Bro, Trey, you know, the Ghost. We didn't mention Lil Kiki. We didn't.
Right.
So
I don't care about no Erica Banks. Oh, I'm sorry. Go back. Lil Kiki.
he touched
I
it.
say, yo, man, I stepped up the
Been a little off tonight's episode. That's right too. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we fucking around. Yeah, Lil Kiki, people don't, you know, we ain't mentioned his name. We wouldn't have a whole Southside anthem without Lil Kiki, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Lil Kiki was different. That first album for sure. I remember hearing that first album a lot, you know, throughout the house, people's cars. Lil Kiki is up there, man. Pimpin' Pins, still Pimpin' Pins. You know, I mean, shit is classic, man. Lil Kiki, for sure.
All right. All right.
Donkey.
You mentioned Lil Kiki.
Got to be a G. Damn, I forgot about that. You got to be a G. Brother, man. Yeah.
In fact,
You know?
Nipsey did a remix to that song.
Right.
RSC. He said RSC to the dad. All right, man. So I guess my last artist, male wise, as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie. I gotta put him down there. I gotta put Charlie Boy down there. Charlie Boy, like, I don't know if you ever the harmonization. He had style. He's probably like the boogie. You know who Charlie Boy is, right?
Okay. All right. I wouldn't make. Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay. I guess that's the top artists. We got Scarface, UGK, Slim Thug, Chamillionaire, Paul Wall, Mike Jones, SPM, Zero, Trey the Truth, J Dog, Toby, Sauce Walker, Fat Pat, Hawk, Big Mo, Little Flip, Devin the Dude, Mo 3, Big Tuck, Yellow Beezy, Doro, Beat Key, Meg Thee Stallion, Lil Kiki, Charlie Boy. I would have put DJ Chose in there, but I don't think I wouldn't just put. He can't. Like I'd rather put B King over DJ Chose because shit, they're both consistent, but B King has his growth is just not shit. I'm sorry, bro. His growth is just different from DJ Chose. So that's the only reason I put B King in there. I guess that's it.
Well, okay.
Screw was a rapper.
Yeah.
I thought Screw was.
That's what I'm gonna tap into. Like, if we get off the whole artist movement.
No, I'm about to go. I was about to go to.
You do movements. You have to say Rap a Lot. Most of the artists we mentioned was on Rap a Lot.
Right.
Swisher House. Most of the artists we mentioned was on Swisher House. And then you have, you know, the SUC, of course. Most of the artists we mentioned came from Screwed Up Click. So definitely, those were the biggest three movements we could possibly get out of Texas. You know, just all around. So
Man, that's who I didn't put in there. I'm sorry. I gotta put Baby Bash in there.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, that's not.
I gotta put Baby Bash in there. I gotta put Baby Bash in there.
I mean, okay, cool. Baby Bash. Singer.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of a single. He rapped too, but you know, yeah, he did it.
All right.
Baby Bash.
Like, you know, I don't know, man.
Is the closest thing we got to SPM on that side. If you want to separate it by, you know, a couple. But Baby Bash got some shit. Like I remember those radio hits coming
Bro,
consistent.
Baby Bash definitely had some hits, bro. Baby Bash had a good amount of hits. And then when he wasn't singing, did the chorus lines. Some people were really good at chorus. Hooks and chorus. There we go. Let's do that. Watch the world do that. Who you think made the top 5 hooks and choruses, bro? Or top 3? Like I said, I put 0 in there. I gotta put some I gotta put Devin the Dude.
Yeah, 0 Devin the Dude. Shit, Baby Bash.
Who else would you put?
Shit, choruses.
Choruses, like
It's not that extensive. Yeah, if you look at shit, 0 and Devin the Dude, I mean, you really could. Chorus, shit, that's it.
What about? Nah, I almost said.
Go for sure.
What about Toby?
Chorus.
On chorus.
I just put him in a whole nother category of being.
Yeah, he kind of is like in a whole different category.
Like number 1 or 2.
Oh,
you know, you want to make that.
That's it. Gotta put more 3 in there. I gotta put more 3 in.
Okay,
I gotta put more 3 in.
Okay.
And I'll put Charlie Boy in there too. I'll put Charlie Boy in there.
Look, I can't have a conversation about it's hip hop, it's Texas, but you gotta put H-Town. I just don't feel right without mentioning H-Town. Like H-Town was that
Yo
group. You feel me? It's R&B, but shit, we ain't got what
got
other
much,
R&B?
Bro, we ain't got much.
What R&B?
We ain't got much. We got much.
They was on a fucking Above the Rim soundtrack album, like from fucking Houston, Texas. Went to Yates, you know what I mean? Yeah, like Philip put H-Town.
Okay. Let's do best group. What do you want to
UGK.
UGK hands down?
UGK.
Yeah, UGK, ABN. That was, bro. ABN was a wave along.
UGK.
That's it, bro. I'm saying like top groups. Like I said.
Oh, okay, that's my number 1.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's UGK. No, bro. I'm talking about ABN. I gotta put ABN in there. UGK is course in there. You gotta remember when ABN came out. I was like Gorilla Mob. Okay, Gorilla Mob. My bad. I forgot about Gorilla Mob. Yeah, I got to do the duo, Power Wall and Chameleon, whatever the group was called at one point. They get a Destiny's Child. Oh man, UGK tops the ABN. Man, listen, ABN drop. I'm so, the whole world changed. I'm sorry. Ghetto Boys. You got Ghetto Boys. Okay. All right. Anything else on your end or groups?
UGK. Hey, look, I didn't mean Ghetto Boys did their thing. I'm not lying, you know what I mean? But UGK that's it. You know what I mean? Like that's it. Put it like this. Give me 2 songs, maybe 3, that like really raised you when you listen to the radio from growing up in Houston.
Oh, My Block for sure from Scarface.
My Block.
In fact, when I used to hear My Block, I didn't actually understand what he was saying. I used to go blah blah. Like we was in the car, my mom was like, "No, it's my block." I'd be like, "Blah blah." Look, because like the way he said it, I didn't interpret it too well. So My Block was definitely one of them songs. When I heard it, straight up, I already knew what it is, and I was in love with that song. Another song, bro, I gotta put that Youngstar. Riding down the street, sitting on any faces with the hot spot on them black and red faces. Being down your block, knocking pictures off your wall. Hey, listen, I'm about to maybe go get a gun. Let me get Timmy Chance. Yeah, knocking down being down your block next on the wall. I also like one song by T2. That was that what is that? I got that. I got that. I got that. Yeah, I got that. Yes, sir. And it's mine on mine. He was young. He was like a kid when he came out.
What was the dude? Okay, he had the game over sound before Flip. Uh, uh yeah, I think
Before
that
the
it's
game
like a
over, son.
video game sound in the song. Yeah, we didn't mention Lil. We got to mention Lil too.
Lil, okay, yeah, Lil.
It was a
Listen.
dude. We didn't mention Teller either. It was a dude. Fuck, what was his name? I can't think of his name, man. But he
Lil.
had the whole video game sound in the song before Game Over hit, way before that. And I can't think of his name, man. But yeah, anyway, when that comes to me.
Yeah, just let it come back to you.
Yeah, so we do a little, of course, to give me 50 feet. That was a smash hit for Houston for sure.
Bad. Hey, give me 50 feet.
Uh, Teller, that's a whole nother level right there. A lot of people don't tap into him. He had his run. He's probably the most compatible person to like Mystical, Louisiana vibe. He did his name. Man, I can't think of that dude's name, man.
I was scared. Like,
And people don't talk about ESG enough, man. Like him and Slim Thug had their run. They put us in the
that was
map.
a collab.
Yeah.
Put your hands up. If you ball a shot, kind of trying to make. Hey, listen, I jumped that the other day. I felt like I needed to get some money. I felt like I had to get some money. Listen, I was never big on a lot of Houston waves, but when the songs did hit, they hit. They made an impact in my life. Like put your hands up. Like that song. Listen, I can put that song on repeat all day. Body Rock, Top Drop. I don't know if you remember in middle school, everybody was talking about Houston artists, and I was the other one like, yeah, I don't listen to everybody. I don't listen to everybody. It came in later on down the line when I started listening to everybody.
How was you acting in the car when you was a kid when you heard "Want to Be a Baller"?
Want to be a baller, shot collar, 20-inch blades, only a baller. Listen, a lot of them songs make me want to get money, but at the same time, I understand what they're saying. Listen, one thing we gotta admit when we were younger, if we didn't really understand the lyrics, we just like the rhythm. We just like what they say. But yeah. Oh, man, hold on. What about 25? I got 25.
We did the Fat Pat thing. Yes, sir. Yeah, we gotta get a little Choice props on that. That was a little Choice song. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I can't think of the dude name, man, who had the song that was similar to Game Over before Flip. And he was killing mixtapes. I just can't think of the fucking name. But yeah.
You know who signed to or no?
You think of it, bro. I don't want to throw shit out there. I can't lie, but he was doing his thing.
All right. Let's talk about era periods.
Okay.
Can you give me the era period when Dallas was actually the face of Texas? I want to give the Dallas era period from like 05, 06 to 2010, 2012.
I wouldn't put it to 2012, but maybe 05, 06 to like maybe 09 or 10. That'll be the run. And then you got later. You got Mo 3, Yellow Beezy. All of them came out later. But yeah, that was the biggest run. Mid 2000s.
Yeah,
what have you.
2000s when we was in school, bro. Everybody was Dougie. I was. Yeah. I used to dance and shit, so I did my thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Okay. Top. Who you got as the best record label? SUC, Swisher House, or Rap-A-Lot?
I hate to say it. Rap-A-Lot, man. And that's mainly because if you look at Zero, Scarface, Trey, all them artists went through Rap-A-Lot. They all passed through Rap-A-Lot. So at one point, you wasn't even like a big artist if you didn't even go through the whole Rap-A-Lot wave. But
yeah, hey, I can't lie. That was the check-in. You had to.
Yeah, but Swisher House, like I said, Paul Wall, Mike Jones, Slim Thug, that was big. That was pretty big.
That's what I'm saying. Like SUC.
Think about Rap-A-Lot. That's just UGK. was signed to, Rap a Lot at one point. You know what I mean? So just you just have to give it to Rap a Lot. So.
Mm. Okay. Okay. And that's okay, that's record label wise. Okay, who had the best talent though?
I think you gotta go back to rap. It's just too many people went through Rap a Lot, man.
They did, bro. They did. They did. Rap a Lot
Too
has
many
someone like I
people.
said, that SUC Swisher House. Listen,
Bad boy.
I think Swisher House took over at one point.
Yeah, they
Like
did for sure.
the Swisher
They
House
did.
took
But it
over.
was like after Rap a Lot had they run, and then Rap a Lot still sprinkled in. Because you gotta think about it. When Zero dropped, Mo City Dawn, I want to say Still Living, that was Rap a Lot. When Trey came out with Restless and all that, that was Rap a Lot. So they still had their sprinkles, even in like the new age of the Houston rap shit. They still had it. You know what I mean? They were still giving you some shit. So you got to give it to Rap a Lot.
All right,
But
okay.
Future House would be the next in mind for sure. SUC, I don't know if that was really like a label. I know it was a group, but I don't know if that was a label 100%. I don't know.
Okay, I thought that was a whole. I thought that was a label. Okay, listen, I could be wrong, just like you. Okay, let's do this, man. Besides SPM, who would you give uh the new wave of like Mexican artists within Texas? You
It's
have,
only it's only one person, right? Mexican
right?
OT. That's the only
You know,
person.
shit. What's his name? That's with Peso. What about Peso?
I think I heard his shit before.
Okay, no, Peso's with was with the Sauce Factory,
Okay.
the Uwe group.
Yeah, I'll tap him. I haven't listened to it
No.
yet.
But I'm saying like his wave and imprint is big alone. Like I say, top artists from the Sauce Factory alone, I would give it to Peso, and like two other different dudes. I can't think of their name right now, but Peso for sure has always had momentum behind it. I don't know if it's just the style or the fact I don't know if he's white or Hispanic or whatever, but he always did his thing. One thing I love about Mexican OT is his style, lyricism, and also his appearance, right? If you majority of the appearances within the Texas hip hop culture has always been somewhat urban. He taps into the whole pride of wearing cowboy boots, the whole hide. I like, bro, he's letting them know, hey, listen, we both of this. So the way he spits along to his apparel and his style, I was like, yo, he's gonna last. You're not gonna stop OT. You're not gonna stop Mexican OT. I don't think nobody's gonna stop him. Not to mention that collaboration with him and Paul Wall. Stupid.
I ain't got nothing else, man.
Nothing else, man. Okay, listen. Okay, you know who we did put down here? I don't know how you feel about it. We put Travis Scott down.
That's how I feel about it. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I like Highest in the Room.
That's how I feel
I'm
about
trying to be disrespectful. I don't know if anybody, but Highest in the Room, I like that. But other than that, I just haven't tapped in enough to speak on it.
Okay, would you say Travis Scott actually has the sound from Texas as to why he doesn't get put in the category, or his style just whenever the dude had a whole different style?
Yeah, when I heard it, I didn't hear anything that said, "All right, yeah, that's Texas."
You said Travis is for another show.
Like I say, no disrespect, man, but maybe I haven't. I don't know. I don't. No comment.
Damn, he said Travis, no Travis Scott, no Travis Scott. All right, man, no Travis Scott. Are you sure, bro? Are you sure, no Travis Scott, man?
I hope he does well. I don't know, man. I don't know what you want me to say.
Wait, man, what do you want me to say,
No
man?
fucking know. Just, I don't know. It's different. I can't. It's different.
All right, man.
Highest in the Room. I like Highest in the Room. That's it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I went to a concert, the weekend concert, when he came down here one time,
Okay.
and it was this dude opening, and everybody was going crazy, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know one word he was saying. That was Travis Scott, and I was just like, oh shit, that was Travis Scott. I think it was before opening up the window, Hollywood.
And
No,
most
it
of
was before that.
the
Yeah, and I was like,
feels atomic though.
so that's Juice Guy. If you didn't know. That's Juice Guy.
I'm about to suck it. Oh
I,
man.
just, highs in the room, and big ups to him, yeah, that's it.
So Travis is not making a list. You asked me this one more time. Like you asked me this one more time.
Now I'm gonna get on my Tyrese vibe. What do you want from me? I don't know.
Oh my goodness, man.
Drake's from Canada, but he's from Houston. Yeah.
So Drake gets put in Texas before Travis.
I ain't say it. I just read it.
I ain't say it.
I just read it. The Drake from Houston.
All right, man. All right. We got top artists, groups, record labels. Who was your biggest breakout song? What was the biggest breakout song? That was the main thing. Like I said, I put country rap down. You got Still Tipping.
Yeah, I can't say it.
Ice Cream Paint Job. This is just stuff I'm putting. Ice Cream Paint Job. I put
Give me
Drink in My Cup. I had to put Drink in My Cup on there.
Mm-hmm.
Game Over. I had to put Game Over in there. Yeah, Sitting Sideways.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put Yellow Bees in there. That's on me, baby. Hey, that song right there was crazy. I had to put Yellow Bees in there, man. That's on me, baby. I got all these knobs on me. That's on me, baby. Like I said, Ice Cream Paint Job. Like, what would you say Pop within, let's do like gap periods. I don't even know if he's still there or not. Was that as soon as you get back here, man, I'm ready to get this going. Like, give me your biggest breakout songs that you feel like put Texas on the map. Like I said, I got Drink in My Cup, Game It Over, Sitting Sideways. You got Mike Jones Mike Jones that whatever that song is or whatever. Back then by Mike Jones, I got tired of that song.
Yeah, that's right.
I got tired of that song. That's how bad it was. I had to put Riding Dirty by Chamillionaire. That song got on my nerves. In fact, it got on my nerves so bad I used to turn off the radio.
Damn.
Yes, bro. Do you remember how long Riding Dirty was on the airwaves?
Yeah, it was on movies. It's still on movies.
It was everywhere. Riding Dirty annoyed me, man. Oh yeah, we got Big Pimpin' in there. Biggest breakout songs that would represent Texas.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
Yeah, let me see it in there.
Yes, sir.
What else, man? Because I'll be on a rant. I also got My Block in there. Biggest breakout songs.
Shit. The whole. Did you mention Mind Playing Tricks on Me?
Mind Playing Tricks on Me. That was a beautiful one right there.
Yeah, man, it's some more from Ghetto Boys for sure.
Nah, Ghetto Boys got a good amount.
Right.
But like I said, Riding Dirty, like I said, bro, Riding Dirty definitely got to be put down as one of the biggest airways.
You mentioned
like
No Help.
Huh? No Help by Zero?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Would you put No Help over Most City Dog Freestyle? He said, nah. Most City Dog. I believe Most City Dog Freestyle was the longest song I ever memorized.
Yeah, you got a 5 to 7 minute song with no chorus, just straight, and everybody. And if you didn't know it, People was like, you kind of lame if you didn't know every word. If you was
Oh, they got
quiet.
hate you by zero. Yeah, bitch, I hate you, hate you. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Zero
Yo,
had
that Zero and Face on that same album. What was
yeah.
that? Damn, what's that song? Zero and Face. Let me see, man.
Man,
Zero and
I
Face.
can't lie, bro. That I hate you. Man, Zero never made me want to love or be a good man. It was just fucked up when I used to listen to him, man. I remember when I got, man, I remember when I came home one day, bro. I got exactly what I wanted, man. The minute I heard Zero, I didn't want it no more. That's how I was like, listen to Zero back then. I was just like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Man,
these niggas.
you
The
got
Man Cry is great.
man cry.
These niggas must have forgot that I squeeze
You're
trigger.
good. Hey, hold up, man. Hey, listen, we about to, hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I might come back with a grill next week. It's about to make you relive childhood all over again.
Part two.
I gotta put first 48. First 48 by J Dog.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, it's so many. I mean, like you can go on and on just mentioning Texas like breakout songs.
Yeah,
It's
Mo3.
so
He has some good ones. Mo3 has some good ones.
um,
Okay.
yeah, might do a part two of this. We might do some
Hey,
shit.
we might do another part two, man, because we definitely hit our hour mark. But sure, I got top artists, breakout song groups, record labels. I put dance songs. I don't know if you was into the dance. Was you into the dancing? Bro? Was you dancing back then, bro?
I mean, I wasn't dancing.
You get rolled up, huh?
Yeah, I was in that.
Get rolled up. That's it. Just
I was in that. Yeah.
I don't dance. I just get behind it. Hey, listen, bro. I still remember my first. You know what? Let me stop. I remember my first roll up.
I don't remember the first one, but it
It
happened.
happened. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, you
It
know what
happened.
to expect. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at people
Mind
do
your own
over
business.
there. You're looking at people do over there,
Yeah,
and you're like, okay, maybe this is what I need to do.
yeah.
I still remember I was at a wedding, and a chick tried to roll me up at a wedding. I'm like, hold on. I'm still 14, huh? I don't know what we can do.
That wasn't me. Maybe young, but I'm ready. That was.
Hey, listen, Pretty Ricky got everybody praying we was in the movie was cool. I'm sorry, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Scary shut down. They played Pretty Ricky. Listen, man. I think people are really having sex after Scary. Now I think about it. All right, let's get back on topic. Let's get back on topic. All right, we got.
Yeah.
Okay, who's currently holding Texas up right now?
Toby, Megan Thee Stallion.
Ooh, gotta put that boy Sauce in there, man. Sauce is holding it up.
Travis Scott.
Yeah. Oh, he said Travis Scott. Hold on, man. He said Travis Scott.
I can be honest. I ain't gotta, rock with it. Be honest. Texas. That's what come to mind when I think of Texas. Like right now.
Yeah, right now, who's currently holding? I put Mexican OT in there.
Yeah. So
Yeah, all right, we got Mexican OT, Sauce Walker, Meg Thee Stallion. Could you also could you say Zero who is that? Yeah, Zero still holding it down. Zero's back like rapping.
he's still putting out albums, but I don't. It's not the same
But like the face,
impact.
like being the
It's
face, yeah.
not the same impact magnitude it once had. You know what I mean? Like most of that shit. It's a lot of people that still dropping albums, and it's just like, okay, if you already rock with them, you already fuck with them, you listening to it. But if not, it's kind of like, when you say people holding it down, they mean the younger people,
Older people.
mainstream is tapping into it. So
Well, shit, I gotta put Yellow Beezy back in there.
yeah.
I gotta put Club Godzilla, man. Big
Right,
King.
right now.
Yeah, he just dropped some more shit, bro.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, bro. Like we don't listen to it like that, but we go to a club,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna play some Big King. Ever since B King dropped, I have never went to a club they didn't play his music.
Cool. Okay.
Currently Holden, you got Travis Scott. I can't forget that. Not Erica Banks. It's another one.
Damn.
Would you put Finesse 2 times in there? That's what I'm saying. Would you put Finesse 2 times in there?
He not from Texas.
He not?
He from Memphis, bro. Memphis or something.
Bro, I don't know why, because he would rap.
He fuck with Junior.
Junior. That's what I said. I was like, that's why.
He not from Texas. We didn't mention Erykah Badu. I don't know if you want to like infuse that with hip hop, but you know.
She's hip hop and R&B, right? Oh, she more hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Erykah Badu got to make that list, bro. I'm writing it down right now. Erykah Badu definitely will make this list.
Yeah. Dallas.
I'm feeling good. You know,
greatest prospect. Shouts out to Dallas.
Dallas, yeah. She's the queen of Dallas. Yeah.
I thought she was from New York my whole life, man.
Huh?
I thought she was from New York my whole life. I just found out she was from Dallas last couple of years. Blew me away. I was like, what? I was like, oh, she's from Texas. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, she's from Dallas the whole time.
Yeah.
It's, you know what's the interesting thing about Badu? When you look at, wait, isn't K Michelle from Dallas? I could be true. But yeah, Badu's queen of Dallas. Beyonce's queen of Houston. So that's how we gotta do that. I don't think no one's gonna blow past Beyonce over like.
All right, you want to do it one time? Southside versus Northside. Who did the most in hip hop? You want to do that?
What?
You say what?
Northside versus Southside and artists?
Yeah, artists.
Man,
it's not even debatable.
Not debatable, Southside, bro.
Yeah, it's not even debatable.
It's not debatable. Southside had everything. Remember, you had to come to the South to get a screw tape.
Yes, sir.
You had to come to the South to get a screw tape. That's how powerful a lot of things. Like I said, a lot of things about the. Remember, what made Southside top tier was because everything you had to come to the South to get.
Mm-hmm.
Screw tapes, the lean, the drugs. You had to come to the South Side in order to do it. That's what made Southside so strong. Because I remember, who was it? I was watching an interview. I don't know if it was J-Dog or Slim Thug, and they're talking about they had to take a trip to the South Side to get a Screw tape. And I remember when they were talking about how Screw used to make, is you be like, hey, you got the money, make a Screw tape, come back out, give it to them. I was like, bro, them boys had control. Like, you had to check in with Southside. Remember, when Southside was running a lot of the spots within Houston, you had to check in just to come to the South. Southside still holding. P.O.P. holding it down.
Well, if you had to pick out a hood in the Southside that did the most for hip hop music in Texas, what hood would it be?
Ooh.
It's kind of like a no-brainer.
Oh man, I want to roll with South Park.
What?
I want to roll with South Park, bro. South Park had everybody. What are you talking about? Are you going with their award with?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said that the most.
Well, Scarface from South Acres.
That's South Park. They still consider that South Park.
All right. I keep going.
I'm just saying, South Park is literally a big ass plot. There's a lot of artists from South Park alone.
Okay.
Because okay, this is what I was looking at. South Park. Then I was also looking at Missouri City, Mo City. I wouldn't say Missouri City, Mo City. I would say Southwest because you still got that wave that came out there. But yeah, South Park. I would say South Park definitely had a lot of people come in.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, interesting.
Was it Mike D? Big Mo? I forgot about Mike D.
It's not, like even when people shoot most of these videos, they typically go to their award. That's like He looking like everybody shouts out Third Ward and all their songs. Everybody shoot all their videos in Third Ward. Like that's like the mecca of the whole Houston hip hop scene.
Third Ward is the mecca of Houston hip hop scene.
I'll say so.
Certain parts, certain parts. I don't know if you ever pay attention. Maine, Carroll's, Maine, those have always been streets where they shoot a lot of people swinging, anywhere from downtown to like the South region. Like there's MLK alone. We know where the culture is of swinging and hip hop. MLK is every Sunday.
I mean, yeah, but you know, like if you do MLK and the Swingers, like the Kappa did that. Like that made
Man, we ain't
that
talking about
area.
no goddamn
No,
G-Town. We don't know who you know in G-Town.
no, I'm saying you had the whole people would celebrate the Kappa and all that shit on MLK, and you got the MLK parade type shit. Like that's what made that era for that. But other than that, it's Third Ward.
Because of Beyonce.
That too. That too. But everybody raps about the same area and all that music. Yes, sir. All right. Birdman, Lil Kiki shot it in Third Ward. And you can't go from downtown to South Park without passing. And when you pass through downtown to get to go to Third Ward.
Listen, be quiet, man. I ain't trying to hear that. I'll figure out a way to get past. I'll figure out a way to get past Third Ward to get back to the South side. I'll figure it out.
Good luck, man.
I'll take the East side all the way around. 59 all the way there. Oh man! All right, man. So, give me your favorite lyricist from the North Side. Your favorite lyricist from the South Side. Favorite lyricist from the North Side. Favorite lyricist South Side.
Shit. North Side lyricist. Shit. Damn. North Side. I would have to say Slim Thug. North Side. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's from the North. But the Outlaw from the North.
South Side, Scarface, Toby, Roll. Yeah. I can't think of too many people that you know. So
you know, I said earlier, bro, you would throw Killer Callahan in there?
Lyricism, no.
Lyricism wise.
No.
Oh. Okay. All right. I look at Killer Callahan more on a lyricist basis and flow basis. Like song wise, not really.
J-Dog, lyricism.
I give J-Dog delivery over everything.
Killer from the South. Yeah, I can't do too many more.
That's what I said. I don't know too many, but like I said, had to put Killer Callahan in there, bro.
Yeah. You got somebody else from the North besides Slim Thug?
J-Dog and Michael 5000 Watts. And no, Southside had everybody, bro. Chameleon and Paul Wall. They was right there. Yeah, they was right there in South. Yeah, bro. That's damn, that's bad, bro. I thought Northside had way more people.
I don't know. I ain't even biased.
I thought Devin was from the South, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought so too.
Yeah. Okay, man. I mean, listen, other than that, I believe we got everything. Let's say from this list, if you can, whatever, I know the answer. The best album out of this list, you would say, is from Scarface, huh? Hey, everybody?
Shit. It'll be out of Scarface and Roll. Scarface.
Survey to go.
But I'll say the shit I could say is being a kid, listening to the radio, being from Houston, singing all these songs and not knowing what the fuck nothing meant.
Rest my case early.
Switch roll tight. I didn't know what the fuck that meant. Swisher roll tight. Like I didn't know what it meant. I didn't even know Swisher and Swisher roll tight. I used to sing that shit
Uh-oh.
like my, you know what it meant.
Oh, you see that? He mentioned OTB Fastlane. Well, OTB, oh, he just came out.
That's
What is that girl name? OT, the blood chick. That rap.
OMG Bloodbath.
Bloodbath.
Third one.
Would you throw her in the list? Or she still got time, she gotta prove herself.
From what I heard, it sounds good. I haven't listened to a lot, but I've heard a little
I
bit.
listened to a good amount. She's
You know, like I said, you know, third one.
he said, well, you just have to throw that in there, huh? Yeah, you have to throw that in there.
Yeah. But funny as shit, I think a song on the radio I didn't know what it meant was the whole "Wanna Be a Baller" song. I didn't know what the fuck they was talking about, but everybody sang.
I didn't know 25 Lives on the Dresser actually meant crack was in it.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know they was talking about lighters.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on, 25 Lives. I was like, why is this a song that everybody like? Then when you get older, it's like, no, they're talking about there's crack in the lighters. I said, like I said, if you didn't understand slang, if you didn't understand slang, then you get up to it later on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was interesting. Like I said, out of all these artists right here,
mm-hmm.
I still got to do it, bro. I still believe J-Dog got the best delivery, bro.
What?
I still believe J-Dog got the best delivery, bro. He's gonna be on my top delivery, top 5, bro. I'm sorry. With J-Dog spit, bro, he made you want to just do shit. If anything, listen, Zero J-Dog was the opposite. Zero was the cool, calm dude going through issues. J-Dog was I'm going through this shit too, but I'm gonna tell you how to make it through. Hey, listen, like Behind 10 Volume 1, 2 to like I said, I don't know what happened to him later on, but he had the city on lock. I remember one time I went to a concert, J-Dog showed up 2 hours later, saw one song, took the money, left. And nobody, and he walked with a whole fofo. Nobody tried to listen. J-Dog, when J-Dog looked at you, you wanted to be his friend. Like, is it, I'm going to be his red friend? Oh, he going to rob me. It was that bad, bro. J-Dog had that look, bro. J-Dog had the look of being in the struggle, get out of the struggle, forever looking hood. Like, he just had that look that you want to be his fan, bro. And if his song wasn't good, you didn't know how to tell him, like, hey, man, I need you to improve, bro. You just like, nah, man, that shit is cool.
Delivery, I would say 0.
0?
I'd say 0. You're not going to get...
I call them the opposites.
You're not better delivery other than 0. You know? Fast, slow, you want to harmonize, you want to... 0 can do it to you. Yeah.
You know what I just remember right now? We was in a computer room. You know what song was playing? Mm-hmm. The things that's on my mind when I be sliding by in my city. In my city. Mm-hmm. Hey, say, hey, you don't remember what you said? Hey, listen. Hey, man.
0, man. That's the dude, man.
That was a dude, bro. Anytime, bro had the harmony, the hooks. Like I said, Southside, harmony, hooks, delivery. Gotta give it to Rob. Yeah. Northside. I give J-Dog. I gotta give J-Dog.
Slim Thug?
I believe.
Come on, man.
I believe, bro. I believe J-Dog had a potential to pass 0 if he would have stayed at it. I'm not gonna lie. I believe J-Dog had the potential to pass Slim Thug.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow. You grew up listening to Swisher House mixtapes?
Bro, yes.
I'm just, Slim Thug was that dude, and then he went popular, he did his thing, and then he brought out J-Dog and Boss Hog Outlaws. And
yeah, because he went and got the bag. Slim Thug and Beyonce, I remember that collaboration. Bro, he went and got the bag, came back, stacked it up, started his label. But what
I
I'm
say
saying
something.
is, bro, everybody has a protege that can surpass them. You
Yeah, but
got
J-Dog wasn't as marketable as Slim. That's what I'm saying. You're looking at every aspect. Like
I'm
Slim
looking.
Thug was marketable.
Yes, he was
J-Dog,
marketable,
yes, J-Dog not that marketable.
bro.
You can
Zero
take
wasn't
the
Zero
range.
wasn't marketable for a while because of how Zero was. But at the same time, he knew how to go out there. Okay, if I got to create a song, let me go create a song.
But the music, if you're not going to be marketable, the music got to be that loud to where you can't turn it off. J-Dog didn't have that type of music within that same conversation to where it was like, okay, he's not marketable, but the music is just so great. I can't help but it. Zero put out a song about Jesus on the radio. I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, he put out a song about Jesus where he was just rapping about being a Christian. Like that's the kind of when you say Zero wasn't marketable, but who can put out a song about Jesus on the radio and it's spinning in rotation with top songs in the state? You know what I mean? So Slim Thug just had that image. He had the capability to bring in other artists, be marketable, sign with Pharrell. Like Slim Thug did all that, and he still kept it hood. It's J Dog.
Bro,
I would
all I
give.
said, bro, all I said was he had the potential. He had the potential. That's all I said. He had the potential. Bro, there was a good point in time where J Dog was getting way more requested than Slim Thug. Within Texas alone, yes.
Okay.
Hey, listen, man. That's just me.
I don't know, man. I don't
I
know.
just, listen, I still like Slim Thug at the end of the day, but I'm saying like I know how I connected with J Dog, and I know I connected with Slim. I'm saying everybody has a protege that had a potential. A lot of people sign people that never did shit either, or they didn't put the money behind them to get them out there. Like I said, in certain things that you're going to have to grasp, if you're able to grasp it, you can make things happen. But at the same time, you said being marketable is everything. But some people can go around it. I know, for instance, Travis Scott, when he first got into the industry, people wasn't trying to market him. They were like, he's not marketable. But the way he was able to push through, like I said, he's also a producer too. These are different ways that you go about for cracking yourself in the industry. J Dog only had rap, so that's where it can dry up. If all you got is rap, and you can't prove yourself in different other talents and spectrums, that's it. But like I said, it was a period of time J Dog was getting way more requests than Slim Thug, even though they're from the same label.
Mm.
That's the last thing I'll say from this. Did you ever understand the beef between Northside and Southside?
Understand it now. I think it was like one of them whole like A-Trade rolling 60 type things to where people fought for 30 years and nobody knew why. Like I think it was very similar other than, but I can say it is like living in both. I was born on the north side, grew up more so on the south side, family on both sides. It is a different world. I can say that. It's different.
Definitely a different world.
The freeway, I remember being a little kid. Once we hit the freeway, we hit 288. It's like that the air just it felt different. The sunlight is different. I don't know what it is. It's just a different world, man. I can't explain it. I love it's just different. You know what I mean? Other than the hip hop scene and everything, it was just different. But you was just trained that, them as ops. Like, you don't. But it's certain areas where you got cliques, you got gangs, you got different things to where you got north side people, south side people still in it. But they still kind of look for little gap holes to be like, fuck y'all. It's still there, even though they can coexist. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's there.
Some
It's
people say
definitely there.
it was over car colors.
That's
Some
what I'm
people
saying.
say it was over.
Like what they say, Southside Ride Red, Northside Ride Blue.
Right.
Because that was even marketed in videos at the same time.
Right. So I mean, it don't really make sense. But you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things that even if you know it don't make sense, you still kind of get, caught up in it sometimes. But people have gotten better. I knew people that grew up like mostly like in the 90s. They say it wasn't even a fly zone. Like you couldn't even cross those lines. If you had a chick that was from the other side of town, you already knew what it was. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's gotten way better than what it used to be. So that's all I can say. Will it ever just go completely away? No, because people still look for little areas of chaos to be like, all right, yeah, fuck y'all. So I've seen it.
All right. We go ahead and wrap it up, man. I just want to go through the artist list one time.
Damn, I was.
Texas artists. Erykah Badu, Lil O, Scarface, UGK, Slim Thug, Chameleon Air, Paul Wall, Mike Jones, SPM, also known as South Park Mexican, Zero, Trader True, J-Dog, Toby, Sauce Walker, Ooey, had to do it. Yes, I had to do it. Fat Pat, Hawk, Big Mo, Lil Flip, Devin the Dude, Mo 3, Big Tuck, Yellow Beezy, Doro. Like I said, I had to throw in B King, Meg Thee Stallion, Lil Kiki, Charlie Boy, and no Travis Scott, right?
Right. No comment. Right. Much love.
All right.
Wish all the well.
That's it?
Yeah. But
Okay.
I'm closing. You got to give Bun B his credit.
Hmm?
I think he's the only Houston artist that's done it all. He's been respected in like the hood arena of music. You know, he's tying in with political people. Trey doing it as well, but that's
Nah,
another conversation.
Bun got it. Bun got it, man.
He,
Way better.
he got caught putting hands on people. But, Bun B, he got the Trail Burgers. He constantly find a way to put Texas on the map in so many different ways, right? Whether it's music, political, business, what have you. He even had his own segment on a news channel. Like the guys, Bun B is that dude, man. He really put it down. Yeah.
Man,
So,
I
now,
got
we
to
mentioned Pimp C earlier. We did the whole Pimp C.
we said UGK. We said Pepsi.
You got to play it from the top.
Yeah, you got to play for the top, man. We ain't going back. But I'm also say this, though. Power Wall still has an impact to this very day, bro. Power Wall still got an impact every day. Like I said, when him and Johnny Dane came out with the grills,
Yeah, that was it.
that was it. He, like I said, I got to give Power Wall his credit, bro. Got to give Power Wall his credit. You said DJ True.
Wouldn't have any of these mainstream artists. You Swisher House spawned off of what DJ Screw did. You wouldn't have none of these people if it wasn't for Screw. So.
Yeah. DJ Screw. All right, brother. So, great episode. Can't wait till we do another state. Thinking of Louisiana or, Georgia next. Whatever you feel comfortable with. But, yeah, man, let's go ahead and tell the people how we wrap it up, man. Power Walls. Right? She said Power Walls are everything. Nah, bro.
I mean, yeah, if you want to take it.
I mean, you gotta go. Hold on, man. Hold on. Since we're going to do that, man, what about Riff Raff, man?
No comment. No. Up top, got no ordinary brother. I go by the name of King Exodus. We appreciate y'all for tapping in our hip hop conversation. Texas, we'll do a little bit more hip hop talks, not just from Texas. We'll do coastal regions, states, what have you. We can do it all. Feel me? Tap into the YouTube channel. We got the link in both of our bios. Subscribe, like, comment, share, engage. We appreciate you for tapping in. Till we come back again, we are out. Talking that Talk Official Podcast.